Hey guys, a large part of the hobby grade upgrade has been a new power source. The NIM batteries that you get stock with the Taijin tanks they're not that great when you start using a higher quality board. They put out a lot of electromagnetic interference, and they just a lot of dealers have told me get rid of these and get rid of the charger that comes with the tank and get something better. Now these Onyx batteries are better for NIM, and they've got a good reputation. I get this at my local hobby shop for like 20 bucks a pop, but you can get them online cheaper. This at 3,000. And I noticed a big difference just changing from the stock battery to the Onyx battery. A lot of the EMI issues kind of went away. That's my clock. Hey, it was made in like 1840, so what the hell. I charge my NIM batteries. For those of you that don't want to go into LiPos, and you're going to stick with NIMs, that's great. But like I say, getting a better NIM is a good idea. And I've just got a Onyx 240. It charges two NIM or NiCad batteries at the same time. I really like that. It can run off the car, or like Eric was saying, just a really big LiPo battery that puts out 12 volts. You can use that to run this charger. But for the hobby grade deal, I got a bunch of new stuff, and Eric Edwards has been invaluable to me in this. He's been really cool about hooking me up with places to get stuff, and finds that he makes, and I pay a lot of attention to the stuff the guys say on the forum and stuff. So this is what we got for the hobby grade. We're definitely going LiPo. I ordered two 5,000 milliamp LiPo batteries. I've got to change the connectors on them. This will be part of the hobby grade upgrade. I'm going to change over to XT60 connectors. I bought a set of a bag full of those. It's 10 altogether, 5 male and 5 female, and I like these connectors. They seem to be a good fit and good quality, and like I said, Eric recommended them to me, and he's never steered me wrong before. So I got the connectors, and I'm going to solder the XT60s onto the battery, and I'll also solder a XT60 connector in each of the two hobby grade tanks, so they will run just on the LiPos. And I also picked up adapters so that if I ever want to use the LiPos in one of my stock tanks, all I got to do is plug in this adapter and I can run it on LiPos, and it'll give me a lot longer run time, and just be better all the way around. And I also picked up a transmitter pack. This is for the Turnigy 9X radio. This is actually made for the 9XR, so it's a pretty tight fit in the 9X, and I'll have to change the plug on it so that I can plug it right into the radio. It uses a 3-pin connector, kind of like what's in the tanks, like this, only 3-pin and a little bigger, and that's for the LVA. And that's one of the questions that I had asked Eric, because I bought the low voltage alarms. I got 2 of them to start with, one for each tank. I hope this is showing up okay. I can't see the back of the camera, but the low voltage alarm has 4 pins on it, okay, but the balance charge plug on the battery only has 3. So I was wondering, what's up with that? Now the plug on the transmitter pack has 4. That's because this is a 3-cell LiPo and this is a 2-cell LiPo. So there you go, Eric. You said you wanted to see the ones that I got. These are the low voltage alarms that I got, and I'm pretty sure that they'll light up when I first plug them in. I'm not I think I should leave that plastic on there, but anyway, I'll get to that, and that's a picture of them, Eric, so you know what I'm talking about. So I picked up the LiPo batteries. This charger, this is basically an IMX4, I think, the ones that Eric's going to be selling at IMEX. So you can get those there from IMEX, or you can, they sell them in a lot of places. I picked up 2 of them because I like to be able to charge 2 at once. These are the 50-watt jobs. Okay, so I also have a little battery pack. This is a 6-volt. This is for, I've got it set up with a plug on there for binding the receivers, the Turnigy receivers for the tanks. I went down to Radio Shack and got the battery pack. It was like $3, I think, but it has the old-fashioned 9-volt type plugs on it, and they also, I think I got 5 of these for like $2.29. So you get the plug that goes with it, and then just a Futaba J connector to do it to the receiver. Now these chargers, the LiPo chargers, are great because they'll also charge NIM. They're pretty much just push and play. You select. Eric has done a bunch of videos lately tutorial videos, and he's doing a really, really good job with them. You guys should watch him. You'd be amazed how much you learn from that guy. Guess I was wrong about you, buddy. You're not a Gomer after all. You really got it going on upstairs. But anyway, his videos really, really explain this stuff really good. But this is the package that we picked up for the hobby grade. This is another important thing. Lipo bags. I bought 2 of those. Okay, and then there's one more thing we'll get to in just a second. But anyway, that's the whole power system, the power source for the hobby grade tanks. That's what we're going to run it on. I had to pick up the connectors, the adapters, the LVAs, the LiPos, the chargers. So here's, just so you guys know, here's what I did, if you want to take notes anyway. I got 2 5,000 milliamp LiPo batteries for $15.40 each. That's cheaper than what I paid for my 3,000 NIM battery. This was 21 something. I got the transmitter pack for $13.19. I got the LiPo bags for $1.60 each. I got the low voltage alarms for $2.17 each. I got the XD connector package for $3.15. The adapters were $3.99 for 3 of them. The chargers were a little over 20 bucks a piece. So altogether, for everything from here over, I spent $99.27, not including shipping. And it depends on where you get the stuff. If you order it from Hong Kong, it's going to cost more to get it shipped to you than, you know, if you're in the States and you order it in the States, obviously, right? Now, the last thing that I picked up, let's see if I can make the transition here. We're going mobile. Is this. I got this at work. This is just a steel drawer. And this is what I'm going to put my LiPos in when I charge them. That way, if anything happens, I can pick it up, I can toss it out the door or whatever. Eventually, I'll get a good metal toolbox with a lid that I can close up and all that stuff. But for right now, to get started, this steel box is going to do the job. One thing that Eric really stresses is LiPo safety, and I couldn't agree more. Every time I charge, I'll be paying attention. I won't walk away, you know. If I'm charging, I won't be going outside and messing around. I'll be right there with the batteries. It doesn't take that long to charge them. They'll be in LiPo bags. They'll be in steel. Everything will be good to go. So that's it for the hobby grade upgrade. So if you're just here for that and you want to click off, that's cool. This next part, this is for Jeff. You know, buddy, that's the clock I was talking about that was ticking or ringing before. You said something the other day about me getting a Tamiya kit so that I would recognize the quality. Okay, but I've been into static models for a very long time. This is a Hasegawa 1/32 scale Stuka. I did all this, masked it and airbrushed it and all that. I've got the turned metal gun barrels that I got from, I don't know, some Czechoslovakian place, Model Master or something like that. Bunch of aftermarket stuff in here. All turned metal barrels. For the, what are those? Those are MG81s, right? Are they 181s? Can't remember. The whole cockpit is resin and photo etch. I've done one Tamiya 1/16 kit so far, and that's this Kubelwagen. It's the RC. It's just box stock. I did the airbrushing myself. It looks like there's some silvering on this decal, but it's not really. I mean, it does on the back of the camera. It doesn't look that bad in person. It's only so far had a Pro Modeler wash. I'm sure you're familiar with those. Those are 18 scale ammo crates in the back there. But this was a fun kit. I had a good time with it. Now this is a trumpeter here. This is the ME262. And once again, I did all the airbrush work myself on it. And when I used the red and blue decal, I don't think I painted any stripes or anything on this. Most of the markings are all decals. On the Stuka, the yellow, that's all masked and painted. It's not decals. The rest is decals. Interesting thing about a lot of kits that you can't get swastikas with them. Because it's against the law. Like Revell Germany, they won't put any swastikas in their kits. I'm sure you know that anyway. Anyway, there's a little, I can't remember what you call that thing. That's the old hippie brain in action. It's not a gamma goat. It's, you know, just some kind of little transporter. They used mostly Vietnam War. But anyway, to get on with it, the point is, I've done a lot of static aircraft. I don't know how well this will show up in the video. This is a Focke-Wulf FW-190. This is the Airfix 1/24 scale kit. This is the plane of Emile Bully Lang. And I did him because my sister married a guy named Lang, so my 2 nephews, their name is Lang. And this guy was impressive, man. He still holds the single day record for combat victories. From dawn to dusk, he shot down 18 enemy aircraft in one day. No one ever before or since has equaled that record. Now on this one, I did the Black 7 and the Green Heart was airbrush work, stencils, and masks. All the camouflage is, you know, freehand and mask the yellow and all that stuff. And the last one I'm going to show you before I end this tirade is this one ain't showing up so good because of the lighting. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. This will just take a second. This is probably worse, but this is the BF-109. Bugs me when people call it a ME-109. There's no such thing. It's a BF-109. This is all airbrushed and hand camo and all that stuff. This was, I think, Josef Priller. The main thing that attracted me to this was the Ace of Hearts on the side. It says Jutta, Jutta, and I actually dated a girl named Jutta when I lived in Germany, so I had to build that. So anyway, Jeff, buddy, that's just so you can see just a little bit about my experience. I'm not a total newbie to modeling, just to RC. All right, you guys, see you next time.